It's your man JFILT. In this video, I'm going to do a beat breakdown. So let's get into it. If nothing else, I just want to say something real quick before I get into this video, man. First of all, if this is your first time, welcome. I go by the name JFILT, and the moral of the story is use what you have. I'm going to do a beat breakdown. No matter how old your equipment is, no matter what you have or what you don't have, use what you have, man. And I'm a victim because sometimes I like to, get stuff that I see and then I have to think about it and think back and be like, okay, do I really need that or do I want it? You know what I'm saying? Have you mastered everything that you have? Ask yourself that before you buy all this new equipment and stuff. And I'm talking to myself, you know what I'm saying? If you have mastered everything that you have and you feel like it's not enough and it's time to go on to the new thing, then, or the next thing, go ahead. The next thing doesn't have to be the new thing. It could just be something else that you don't have, okay? So I wanna break down a beat that I have, and I'm using like a lot of older stuff that I have along with my DAW and stuff. So let's go on over to my DAW, which is Logic. And shout out where you're from and all that good stuff. Where you from? At the time of this video, I am going to be releasing a song called Jerk Chicken, right? And if you're watching this before the release, obviously it's not released, but I will leave a link to pre-save it if you're interested in doing that. But if you're watching this video after it's been released, you'll see the link down below where you can just check it out on Spotify and all that good stuff. And if you can see, I have an arrangement going on over here where you can see like intro, A, B, A, B, A. It's kind of unorthodox, but I'm just showing y'all, just an example of the kind of things that I like to do. You make your own rules, man. So I'm going to start in the middle of this A section and B section. And I'm going to start with the drums. Here are the drums. Here we go. So that's one track of this beat. All right. And what I did was I took my SP. Right? I took the SP. Which SP at the time, I believe it might have been the SP404 SX. I had a pattern, and what I did was I recorded it 2-track. You know what I'm saying? Straight into Logic. So I was doing effects live, just playing the pattern, and I just recorded everything live, not separated. All the drums is together because it's, it's a pattern, and I'm coming straight out the SP into Logic. That's how I did that. So let me go back to the screen, and you can hear like some of the effects. That's me glitching and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. See that right there, glitching. So for example, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, let's say I have like, another pattern. Okay, right here. Right? So the pattern is already done. I can just record live, stuff like that, into Logic. So that's what I did actually for 2 tracks. The drum track, and also next is the bass track. So let me let you hear that. Check this out. So the bass track goes like this. I use the upright bass. Not a real one, just a VST, and just recorded it as audio. So just a simple bass line to go with those drums. Moving on, I use this sound right here, and this came straight from my microkorg. This next sound you about to hear is a combination of my microkorg sampled into my SP202 and using the filter effects from it. So let me show you. I'm using this MIDI controller, which is controlling the sounds from my microkorg up here, right? And what I did was I sampled a few chords into my SP202 right here. So as I play the chords from the SP202, which were sampled, I can use the filter effects like this. I hope that made sense. That's just utilizing what I have, you know. So I'm using my microkorg as well as my SP202 for the effects, and I'm recording that live into Logic, and that's how I came up with that. Okay, so now let's move on to like the VSTs. So this is kind of like a Caribbean type of song, beat, whatever. I decided to use some Caribbean steel drums, and that sounds like this. And this is just a stock sound, you know, nothing special, no outside source or nothing like that. Just a Caribbean steel drums inside Logic. All right. So it's real, like, you know, kind of tropical sounding, you know what I'm saying? And then along with that, I decided to use this tape marimba sound. So that sounds like this. And I have some delay on it, some nice delay, just to give it some added atmosphere, you know. It's stuff like that, you know, you just add in little spices. You know what I'm saying? This is jerk sauce. I said the name of the beat was jerk chicken. It's called jerk sauce. So for the bridge, I wanted to do a slight change up. Actually, it really wasn't a change up. It was just added instruments. And what I added was 2 synthesizers and a trumpet sound. So the first synth goes like this. So I wanted to add a melody, right? And then along with that melody, I wanted to harmonize with it. So I use the exact same sound. Now, what sound am I using? I'm using this, the ES2. It's just a simple sawtooth lead. You know what I'm saying? Just, it sounds like a sine, but it's really a sawtooth. So, you know, smooth it out some, you know. So along with that, with the second sine lead, sounds like this. Just real smooth sounding, right? Then I added a trumpet. All this stuff is stock sounds, a sine lead and this trumpet sound. And it sounds like this, another sound from the sampler. Check it out. That's it. And last but not least, I found some audio of kids playing in the beach. And I thought that would be cool. A lot of like lo-fi beats will have like rain sounds or traffic, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so anyway, I decided to use kids playing on the beach to create that atmosphere. And that sounds like this. So you can hear the water, the beach, the kids. So I purposely have it like not too loud because I don't want it to overshadow the rest of the instruments. It's like, again, all it is background stuff, like more noise, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want that to be too loud in the mix. So now, where did I get that? I'm gonna show you guys. That was a free sample. I got that from this website, which I've talked about. It's called Citizen DJ Labs. This is a place where you can get free to use audio and video materials from the Library of Congress. You know what I'm saying? And I did a whole video about this, so I will leave a link if you're interested in seeing that. You don't have to worry about copyright infringement or nothing like that. Totally legal, free. Anybody could use it. It's from the Library of Congress. And let me explain what I'm doing with this arrangement too, because again, with me, when it comes to beats, especially instrumental beats, I really don't care about a structure, so to speak, like the typical ABA format or the hook verse format. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I want to do because it's an instrumental. So that's why some of this stuff looks lopsided. Like this A section has more bars than the B section, and then I have an A section again, but it's real short, and then I have the B section, which is not as long as the other section, and it's just like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say is do what you do. Just make it make sense for you, and that's it. Let me start from this point right here with all the sounds together. Here we go. And y'all let me know what you think. So yeah, that's pretty much the beat, guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments below. I will leave a link down below. And yeah, man, it's your man JFILT. I'm sending peace and positive energy. Look for that link down below because I will leave this down. It is going to be released on all, you know, wherever you stream your music and all that good stuff. So I'll use a pre-saved link for you guys. If it's before the release or if it's after release at the time of you watching this, it will be already online. So it's your man JFILT. I'll see y'all next time. I'm going. Peace.